Xiaomi, they're not happy about this latest Oppo Reno Ace thing that we showcased on the channel. We showcased the fastest charging smartphone in the world,
SuperVOOC.
SuperVOOC 2.0.
Yes, 2.0.
And that was right on the tip of your tongue. You weren't waiting. This coffee thing is really working out for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's really working out for you. You're just...
Full
It might be too much. I don't know. It's overwhelming. I watched the thing. I'm on the show here. It's coming at me. It's firing. I'm dodging.
Yeah. Well, you know how it is when it comes to Luke, right? So I had to say it.
Oh, you're super vooked.
Fast charged. Ready to go. Charged in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got boosted with the coffee, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So Xiaomi, they saw that video. They saw me enjoying the quick charge, looking at the meter going up in real time. They saw Jack's editing on the video. They saw all of it. Xiaomi did.
Yeah, Mr. Xiaomi.
Yeah, they went in the boardroom. And they quickly said to themselves, okay, forget about 65 watt. Forget about charging the thing in half an hour, 4,000 milliamps. We got to get 4,000 milliamp charge in 17 minutes. And we got to do it at 100 watt. Because that's how we roll. And we're not gonna come with some flashy name like SuperVOOC. We're just gonna tell you what it is. Supercharged Turbo. Just gonna tell you what it is. We don't need no VOOCs. Ain't no VOOCs around here. So they showed off this ridiculous 100 watt charging. And it just obviously buried the 65 watt version as it would. They can charge a 4,000 milliamp hour battery in 17 minutes, as I said. They're saying that this thing can actually outperform laptops when it comes to charging. Well, it makes sense, right? A lot of even bigger laptops. Well, look at this. I got this Type-C power brick right here, and this is a 96 watt for the latest MacBook Pro, which is an upgrade from the 85 watt. These things have enormous batteries in them.
Yes.
So now we're talking 100 watts on the phone? You ready for this, Will? You ready for this life over here?
Not really. Is it going to look like that, though? The
well, I would have
MacBook
to
charger?
assume that if
Probably a little bit bigger, right?
well, no, because you remember the 65 watt that shipped with the Reno Ace? It was pretty small for a 65 watt.
Yes.
And the charger that I've been using for many of my devices, I did a video on it. I'm not remembering the name right now. It's Energy, I believe.
Oh, right.
It's also, I think, 65 watts, and they were able to miniaturize it substantially by using new technologies inside of the actual charger away from the traditional stuff. I believe it's called GaN. Is that correct? It's a G small a type large N. I might have that wrong. Yeah, gallium nitride USB charger. And so you can shrink these things down and get substantially more power. So that's a 60 watt. Am I correct? The Energy that I was using there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 60 watt. So there is stuff happening in charger land where you can deliver more power without the huge footprint. In fact, this power brick is the same size or very close to the 85 watt that you're using right there. And this is, 11 more watts. So I don't think they're using GaN in here, but all those cool little chargers like the one from the Unbox Therapy video, I use that charger at home on so many different devices, that little one. So anyway, I would say they're probably implementing some technology like that so the thing is not huge, even though it's a 100 watt fast charge going on. Now, the question is, when does this technology release and with which device? The indication here via gizchina.com is that the Xiaomi Mi Mix 4 will be the flagship to deliver this incredible charging tech. So that's something to look forward to. I'm obviously excited to test it out. That's just wild. It totally changes, as I mentioned in the other video, it changes the way in which we interact with these devices. The idea of always being tethered every night for a charge or having the thing constantly connected to an outlet. I know it doesn't seem like a lot to charge your device in an hour or something like that, but it's an hour that your phone spends on the wall. If you're recharging fully in 17 minutes, it's just all of a sudden now you're not nervous about where's my battery at, what level's it at, am I going to have enough, I'm about to go on the trip, I'm about to leave the house, is there a car charger? And 17 minutes, up until the last minute, you could be, oh, I got to grab that charge. And then you eat your breakfast cereal, and by the time you're done, it's done.
Really impressive. Does this make you nervous? The fast charge?
Why am I nervous? We're charging too fast these days?
Might be.
We're redlining.
Yeah.
One too many coffees for Willie Doo. What? You're
I'm
saying?
overcharged.
You're just saying the health of the battery over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it might cause an explosion or something.
Yeah. So there is some conversation about the health of a battery, long after a long period. What happens to the capacity, because batteries might not like to be charged this quickly. For me, it's not a huge issue because I change phones so much. But I've seen people talking, for example, about AirPods battery life, how they're a disposable product. Because if you use them every day, in a year, they're not holding a charge anymore. So it is a concern. It depends how long you hope to hold on to the product for. For me, that would never come up. But I understand that's not the case for many people. That said, you don't necessarily always need to use the fast charge capability. You could plug it into a slow charger too, if you really cared. But part of me, I assume there's been some thought from Xiaomi, Oppo, and others about techniques in order to promote better long-term life within the device. So
and
maybe
dissipate heat.
well. There must be there's got to be ways baked in to kind of chill at certain. There might be a way. There might be a setting.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid, Will.
Okay.
I'm moving forward into the fast charge future.